Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Jeff Oliverio, and let's queer up the USA view. Report shows anti-DEI power as 2025 Super Bowl ads feature far fewer LGBTQ people. This year's Super Bowl ads saw a sharp decline in queer representation, continuing a troubling trend of corporate retreat from Trump 2.0 administration goals and desires. The Super Bowl is America's most watched event. 2025 set an all-time record of an estimated 126 million viewers. According to Ad Age, only 4 out LGBTQ celebrities appeared in ads during the game: Dan Levy, Michelle Rodriguez, Jake Shane, and Wanda Sykes. That's down significantly from last year. Experts say brands are rolling back diversity efforts due to right-wing pressure. The Super Bowl remains a cultural powerhouse, but 2025 will represent a far-reaching change of queer representation associated with the event. The NFL was vocal in support of the LGBTQ community and included multiple LGBTQ events in New Orleans leading up to the game. Kendrick Lamar's halftime show was considered very significant for Black social justice, yet this year's ads were overwhelmingly white and male, leaving many asking, where is the progress? Super Bowl ads are tricky. I did watch something about the Super Bowl ads, not just a retreat, obviously a retreat from DEI, but a retreat from a lot of the big brands doing, what they used to invest in, like whether Budweiser or Pepsi. These Super Bowl ads in the age of streaming, a lot of emerging brands are taking the opportunity to set an opportunity to release their brand or their name using the Super Bowl, and that also could pull back from celebrity and diversity representation. Again, I don't know that it's completely tied hand in hand because, again, what sells can be very different than what Trump's DEI efforts are. So, I think, seeing the representation on what was on, I don't know about you, but I feel like every other commercial had the cast of Schitt's Creek in it. They were on every, and so whether it was Dan Levy multiple times, but I feel like I saw them constantly on screen, which I thought was great.
Right.
So.
And those ads are not cheap, right? They're like
$8 million for 30 seconds.
But personally, this sounds to me like another reason not to watch an overblown sports ball event resulting in life-threatening head injuries. I'll sit that one out.
And we kind of talked about this, I want to say 4 months or so ago, about the decline that they were going to be looking at seeing of LGBTQ plus actors in TV shows, in movies, and now we're seeing it in this arena as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this continues to play out, I think, for our community.
Well, the whole thing is that you don't know.
You don't know.
And the perception becomes their version of history.
Right.
And even if it's not for those reasons, that becomes the storyline, and that's sometimes more dangerous than the truth.
Wow.
Well, that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.